Hello students, let us see the next topic, that is factors affecting the position of equilibrium and the Le Chatelier principle. This is our new topic, that is factor affecting the position of equilibrium, and that is Le Chatelier principle. What is the principle is saying? If a system at equilibrium is suspected to change in the temperature, pressure, concentration of equilibrium position, the equilibrium position is shifted to that side where the effect of change is nullified. Le-Chatelier principle is applicable to both physical and chemical equilibriums. They are saying if A and B are equilibrium, student, and what you are subjecting, we are changing with the pressure, temperature and concentration. So it will go in that direction. It will go in that direction. Okay. It will go in that direction where it will go in that direction where its effect is nullify. Its effect is nullify means it will effect is minimize. Okay, so that is what the relations. Now effect of concentration. First point is effect of concentration. Effect of concentration. The forward reaction is favored by what is, student? The forward reaction is favored by equilibrium shift towards right. Forward reaction is favored by equilibrium shift towards right. So forward reaction means if the equilibrium is shifting towards the right direction. Increase in the concentration of reactant or decrease in the concentration of products, equilibrium will shift in the forward direction or right. Backward direction, equilibrium is shift towards left, increase in concentration of product or decrease in the concentration of reactant. H2 plus I2 giving 2HI, the forward reaction formation of HI favored by increase in the concentration of H2I2 or decrease in the concentration of HI. Backward reaction dissociation of HI is favored by increase in concentration of HI or decrease in the concentration of H2 and I2. For another example, Fe3 plus SCN giving rise FeSCN 2 plus yellow color deep red. The equilibrium shift towards left as indicated by decrease in the intensity of deep red color when oxalic acid is added, as it removes the Fe3 plus as FeC2O4 3. HgCl2 is added as it removes SCN and Hg. So this is what they are saying. If you are removing the SCN, the equilibrium will shift in the left side. Okay. So now next one is the effect of pressure. So delta n is equal to 0. The pressure has no effect on the position of the equilibrium. So delta 2 minus 2, that is 0. If delta n is not equal to 0, increase of external pressure on the reaction at equilibrium favor the reaction in the direction in which the volume or number of mole of molecule decrease. So lesser the number of moles, wherever the less number of n is there, the equilibrium will shift in that direction. Okay, let us try to understand in the different ways, student. How can you be able to understand this point? They are saying, a student, what is actual meaning is, so P proportional to n. Okay, so P proportional to n, it means that wherever the n value is less, equilibrium will shift in that direction. So increase in external pressure on the reaction at equilibrium favor the reaction in direction in which the volume or number of moles decreases. So it is decreasing in that direction, the equilibrium will shift. Decrease of external pressure on the reaction, equilibrium favor the reaction in the direction in which the volume of number of moles of molecule increases. Okay, delta n is positive, increase of pressure favor the backward reaction and decrease of pressure favor the forward direction. Delta n is negative, increase of pressure favor the forward direction and decrease of favor pressure backward direction. N2 plus 3H2, it is giving rise the 2NH3. Increase of pressure favor the formation of NH3 and decrease of pressure favor the dissociation of NH3. Pressure does not show any marked effect on the equilibrium reaction taking place in the solution phase, in the solid phase. What is meaning of this, student? Pressure does not show any marked effect on the equilibrium reaction taking place in the solution phase or in the solid phase. So if it is the different gaseous phase, the pressure has effect, but it is aqueous phase or the solid phase, there is no effect of pressure. Next point is effect of temperature. Increase of temperature of the equilibrium system favor the endothermic reaction. Increase of temperature of the equilibrium system favor the endothermic reaction. Decrease of temperature of the equilibrium system favor the exothermic reaction. What do we mean by this? Increase of temperature of the equilibrium system favor the endothermic and decrease exothermic. The equilibrium constant for the exothermic reaction decreases as the temperature increases. That is, the equilibrium constant for the endothermic reaction increases as the temperature increases. So that point is important. That is, if the temperature you are increasing, the equilibrium for that is uh, equilibrium constant for the endothermic reaction will be increased. Okay. So this is reaction bound colorless 2NO2 and N2O4 delta H is there. At high temperature bound color intensify because backward reaction is favor. At low temperature the intensity of brown color decreases because of forward reaction favor. Similarly, this is there pink colorless blue. At room temperature the above equilibrium mixture is blue due to the COCl4 2 minus. When cooled in freeze mixture the color of the mixture turn pink due to the COH2O 6 times. Effect of addition of inert gas. Addition of inert gas at constant volume. The total pressure of the system is increased, but the partial pressure of each reactant and product remains the same. Hence, no effect the state of equilibrium. Addition of inert gas at the constant pressure. The total the total volume is increased. The number of moles per unit volume of each reactants and product is decreased. Hence, equilibrium will shift to the side where the number of moles are increased. Okay, they are saying the total volume is increased. Okay, the number of moles per unit volume of each reactants and product decreased. Hence, equilibrium will shift to the side where the number of moles are increased. The delta n equal to 0, no effect. Delta n is positive, forward direction. Delta n is negative, no effect, backward direction. At constant volume, this is no effect. At constant pressure, no effect, forward, backward direction. Next point C, effect of catalyst. A catalyst increases the rate of the chemical reaction by providing a low activation pathway of the reaction. It increases the rate of forward-backward reaction that pass through the same transition state and does not affect the equilibrium. So if catalysts do not have any effect on equilibrium, catalysts lower the activation energy for the forward and reverse reaction by exactly the same amount. Catalyst does not affect the equilibrium composition of reaction mixture. It does not appear in the valence chemical equation or the equilibrium constant expression. So this is all about the student. This is all about the Le Chatelier principle. I hope this will be helpful, student. Thank you so much for watching.